Hello, this is Jonathan Shadke, and this is my weekly rant for May 30th, 2020. What a riot! Uh, just not a fun one. Minneapolis is burning. Um, we've got Black Lives Matter false narrative, once again, leading to rather poor behavior on the part of the activists. Lethal force and protection of property is appropriate. The fact that the police did not use lethal force has led to millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars of damage to stores, government buildings, even residencies. Is it worth saving the lives of those protesters, of those rioters, of those looters to do this? Over a lie. A drunk guy goes in, tries to spend a $2 bill. The clerk is confused, doesn't never seen a $2 bill before, calls the cops, and the situation goes to shit. The drunk guy doesn't want to comply. He doesn't want to get into the cop car, have his do with breathalyzer, whatever. Winds up dying, not from asphyxiation. He didn't get choked out. What a shit show. I'm serious. I feel sorry for Floyd. I mean, did he deserve to die for trying to spend a $2 bill? No. But he did deserve to get arrested once it was shown he was drunk and disorderly. All they wanted to do was check him out. Now, would they have arrested him if there was no drunk driving law? No. Drunk driving laws are a license to police to murder. Every single law is a license to police to arrest. Every arrest is a license to murder, to kill someone for nothing. Whether it's a seatbelt or a drunk driving, uh, you know, when he hasn't hurt anyone, or um, jaywalking, doesn't matter. Every arrest, it is appropriate to use whatever force is necessary to accomplish the arrest. That is what it means to have a law. That is why I want as few laws as possible. I want police only arresting people for murder, for harming other people's property or other people, for fraudulent activities to attempt to steal. As president, I would I would end a whole bunch of crap. I would hope that if you vote for me, you also vote for the Libertarian Party for all other places, for all other things. Of it, all the parties out there, the Libertarian Party is the only one that has any chance of reducing the number of laws on the books. As president, I've already stated that the laws that I would obviate through uh, the power of the pardon and the power of regulation. I would, and it turns out that there are a lot of federal agencies that have not been renewed in their charter. That means that they cannot act lawfully, any of it. That means that as president, those agencies would immediately be disbanded. Everybody sent home and released from government service immediately. No chance to get a different job. If you want a new job in government, apply again. Gone in 60 seconds. As soon as I got inaugurated, all gone. Turns out this is the FBI, the BATF, a bunch of evil people. Okay. All their assets sold off, privatized, whatever. I don't care. It isn't my problem. As president, I don't have the authority to spend money on them if they are not an active agency. All the money that the Congress appoints for it, I will simply say I can't spend money on this and return the money to the Treasury. All of it. Every last bit. Fire them. Find all of their accounts and return that money to the Treasury. Every last bit. Sell the assets to whoever wants it. Maybe, large municipal police office will want some of the FBI assets. Not my problem. Public auction for any material. Just gone. It's not my problem. Not. If it's not a federal agency, because it is not licensed in law, not given an active charter, then it isn't my problem. It merely is my duty to stop doing it. And if they reinstall the Federal Bureau of Investigation, then I will hire new people for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But the day I get in there, it's gone. Lock, stock, barrel, every single person in the entire organization is out the door. Pink slipped. The day I get elected, I will be sending a letter to the head of every department asking for their justification under law, what law they act under, and I will be double checking to make sure that every single agency has an active law that it is for. And I will be reading all those laws in order to make sure that the federal agency does not overstep its bounds. Day one, I fire everybody who isn't in an active agency. Day two, I roll the regulations back on every active agency to 1980 levels. 1980s were the last time we had anything like robust growth, and even then it wasn't very. We need to roll back regulation. The 1980s were a perfectly fine time to live in the United States. I don't care if it's 30 years of regulation that they had wasted their time and money on. In any case, here in St. Louis, they tried to do a supporting rally for the Black Lives Matter activists up in St. Paul. They got 100 people to show up. Guess what they found out when they threw their riot here? Throwing riots ruins your public perception. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. And it ruins your public perception. People will not stand for it. People lied. People died. Additional deaths are caused by these riots, and those deaths are on the hands of those people who lied. This is CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox News, even. The entire left stream media lied. And people have died for it. And it's a damn shame. Peace and joy.